It's a battle of two of the league's best as the Manitoba Blizzards are into Edmonton to face the Edmonton Warriors here this morning / afternoon from the Bill Hunter Arena. The 11-2 Warriors hosting the 10-3 Blizz. Both of these teams looking to finish atop of their respective divisions. The Warriors with a game-and-a-half lead on the Rebels. And the Manitoba Blizzard trailing Regina by 2 points in the East, but having 4 games in hand. And just like that, we're off here with the Blizz getting the first possession of the game. They'll set up off the right side. And this is Hofer with it. He'll swing that. Ball's going to get mishandled for a second. Now it's going to go loose, and it's going to go up into the mesh, and it's going to be Warrior ball. Here's Wellner Bate carrying it up for the Warriors. He'll run off, and the Warriors' offense will hit the floor. Here's Luke Royer up top with it. He swings it down to cousin Ben. Ben inside for Simonson. That went awry, but it's going to be picked up by Luke Royer. Ball swung back over to Ben. Ben shoots off the left side. That's a nice kick save. And Dewart's going to go and pick that loose ball up for the Warriors, and they'll get a reset with a fresh clock to work with. Here's Simonson. He swings it over. Dickin. Down low. And that is sent into a cutting Luke Royer, and he buries it short side high. And it's 1-0 Warriors. So the Warriors strike quick here. A little bit of a different look here as they get off to a quick start. They've had a couple of games here recently where they've gotten down early in games. Think of the Junior Mountaineer game. Think of the Outlaw game where they had early deficits to try and come back from. But they were able to strike first here and get on the board, and they lead 1-0. 18:51 to go here, first period. And another draw is won there by the Blizz. They'll come up over center with it. That's Gray with it. And the Blizz have it on the left side here. Ball swung up top. They try to hit a cutter there. That's going to be picked off. Ball's going to go loose to the near boards. They'll battle for it. And eventually, Lanthier's going to knock that back to Anna Farajchuk, and it'll be Warrior ball. Here's Simonson with it. 60 points in 8 games for Simonson. Almost 8 points a game, about 7.5 points a game. Just a ridiculous toward pace for the veteran lefty. And now they're going to say it's going to be Blizz ball off of a minor interference call. And they'll start up over center. Here's Gray. He gets it to a noose. And a noose off the right side. That ball's going to be swung over. Back to a noose. A noose off the right side. He takes a shot. That's trapped against the floor by starting goaltender Pinch, and the Warriors will head out over center. Here's Pennock. Tosses it to Luke Royer. Luke's going to go one-on-one here. He beats his man underneath, and he tried to go short side. That's cut off by goaltender Isabay. Good job there. They're going to say interference on the Blizz, and it'll be a Warrior ball. Here's Simonson. He'll go underneath his defender. You've seen that Warriors do that a few times already. And good stop there by Isabay, and it'll be Blizzard ball here as they jog up over center. That was Wiley with it. He handed it off to Delarond, and he tried to send that over, and that pass was inaccurate, and now Anna Farajchuk will grab that loose ball and head north with it. Here's Ben Royer with it. Ben surveys a little bit. And he gets it up top to Dickin. A little bit of give and go. Royer swings it back over to Elliott. Elliott. Half wall to Dewart. He rolls off a check. He tried to send that in, and it did not reach its target. And Blizzard will collect and head back up to play some offense. Here's a noose with it for the Blizzard. Pick gets set by Delarond. The big righty tries to set, and then a little bit of a swim move inside by Noose. And he took it to Cage, and they're going to call a charge on the Blizzard righty. And it's going to be a Warrior power play here with 15:55 to go. First period, Warriors leading 1-0. And Dewart gets the ball inside there as he posted up on top of the crease, and he turned and fired, and Isabay was able to shut that off. Now the Blizzard will fight to get up over the restraining line. They're able to, and you got a delayed holding call on the Warriors coming up as the Blizzard rag this ball, trying to kill as much time as possible to have time left over on a bit of a power play. Once their penalty expires, it'll be Levi Wolney to the box for the Warriors on the hold. So we'll play some 4-on-4 lacrosse here with 15:15 to go in the first period. Here's Kluchuk inside to a cutter, and that was LeBerge off of the left side. Running across net there, faking out pinch and going far side as he tucked it around him. It's 1-1. 15:09 to go here, first period. Now off the draw. It's going to be Brody Stashnik with a loose ball. He'll retreat back, waiting for some help. And he'll get that to Simonson. Simonson on the left side. He's going to wait for a pick from Luke Royer. That gets set. Simonson up over the top. He comes in on Isabay, and they're going to say Simonson stepped in the crease, and Isabay did a good job of getting his shoulder on that. And here's Delaron for the Blizzard. Blizzard possess here. Ball sent up top to a cutter, and that was fought off by Pinch. And it'll be Warrior ball here as they continue to play 4-on-4. Here's Ben Royer. Simonson slips off of a pick there and goes high on Isabay, short side. And it's 2-1 Warriors, 14:03 to go here in the first period. And you'll see Simonson do that quite a bit. Coming over like he's going to set the pick and slip off of it and go to the net. And really nice finish there by the lefty. Now the Blizzard will go to the power play. That's Kluchuk up top. The Blizzard leading scorer will fire that on net, but it'll miss. And now there's a collision up over center. And there's interference on the Blizzard, and it's going to be Warrior ball here with only 18 seconds left to kill. They're going to restart the ball up here near center. And it'll be Royer with it. Ben and Luke up off the left side here, 4-on-4. Ben looks for a cutter off the right side, nobody there, so he'll keep. He takes a hit there, and then he jumps across net there. Crease dives. Not able to connect. They call him in the crease anyway, and it'll be Blizzard ball as we go back to 5-on-5. Even strength. It'll be white for the Blizzard. Sorry, that was Baniak, my bad, for the Blizzard. Now they're gonna rule Blizzard ball here. And they'll start up with a fresh shot clock. Here's a News with it, and that was a good stop by Pinch. And the Warriors will come back up over center. Here's Simonson off the bench. He cuts right down Main Street. Good stop there by Isabe. And it'll be a Blizzard ball. Here the Blizzard with it. As they go to work here off the left. Ball is swung over to Delaron. That ball goes into the boards. He picks it back up. And he tried to hit a man backdoor. That was LeBerge. Not quite able to connect. And now he'll take a desperation shot. Hit a Warrior player. And the shot clock will expire and be Warrior ball. Here's Simonson. Simonson off the left side. Up high. Elliott swings it over to Dickin. Dickin looking for somebody off of the left side. He's just going to take it to net here as he tried to roll through two guys. That didn't work, and the Blizzard will head out in transition. That's White with it. He tried to send it back to Delaronde. He's not able to handle that off the carpet. Now they'll battle for it deep in the Blizzard end. It'll be eventually picked up by the Blizzard. And now they'll try to rush out in transition. A bit of a broken 3-on-2 here. And that was just sort of dropped into Pinch. And he'll go out. And sort of go shoulder to shoulder with a Noose. And they'll save Blizzard ball here. And they'll get a fresh 30. Here's Manitoba with it. Shot comes in from Manuse, and that goes wide as he tried to pull that to the short side. Ball will be picked up by the Warriors, and it's going to be Flett that eventually will come up with it. Here's Luke Royer with it. Luke sends it over to Elliott. And he threw a tough pass down into the corner to Dewart. That is going to end up in a Blizzard ball and possession here as they get the offense out onto the floor. Blizzard coming off tough weekend last weekend, battling Regina in two really close games. They split as they went west to Regina. And those two teams will battle for first place in the Eastern Division. Right down the stretch here, Blizzard with a bunch of games in hand. So you have to think that with 3 less in the loss column, they're in good shape to take that division right now. And now the Warrior bench screaming at the refs, saying the Blizzard had 6 guys on the floor, and the refs eventually do see it, and they'll call Warrior possession here. Not a penalty when you have the ball, of course. Just a change of possession. Here's Ben Royer in behind the net to Elliott. He'll come up top. He swung that to Simonson, who tried to hit Royer. Ball's going to be picked back up. Simonson into Royer, and he gets held up there by a Blizz defender. He got it eventually to Dickin, who crease dove and hit the bar. Nice display of athleticism by both Royer and Dickin, to get that shot off. And now that ball is just going to be rainbowed into the mesh, and it'll be Blizzard ball. 2-1. Warriors lead, 9:05 to go, first period of play. Early start here. A little bit of a slow start by both of these teams. And the ball is going to be brought up by Menon. It's going to be picked up by Flett off of the loose ball. Here's Luke Royer. He circles around a defender into the middle. He takes a hard hit. He goes down, and then the ball gets sent cross crease to Menon. And it got knocked down and picked up by the Blizzard. And that's Gray with it. And Gray will hit White off the bench. White will look to dish. He swings that over to the lefties. And up across the top with a winding shot was Fielding. That went wide. And a Blizzard player falls down while trying to change. Simonson swings that over to Dickin. The Warriors, two of their leading scorers, go to work here. Ball gets sent into Ben. And the ball's going to get picked up by the Blizzard. 2-on-1. And off of the rush and transition. The Blizzard capitalized, evening this game up at 2. And that was Tinley for the Blizzard, who buried past Pinch. And with 7:40 to go, we're all even up here from Bill Hunter Arena. Good job by Tinley reaching around Pinch there. Shot before Pinch was able to set. And he hit the far side low right by his foot. It's 2-2. Here the Warriors coming down into the offensive zone. It's one thing the Warriors do is play very few guys out the front gate. They really run with 7 for the most part, which is pretty atypical. And a nice behind the back shot there by Dickin. Good stop there by Isabe, who was able to get his arm on it. Now, Dewart takes a couple of hard, high hits, and then he sends one into Isabe, and now Dewart retaliates with a high hit, and it's going to result in a Blizzard power play coming up here. Here the Blizzard out over center. Wiley with a good job, fighting off some checks. Now the captain for the Blizzard goes into the middle and takes a hard shot on Pinch. Good stop there. That was Baniak. And now the Blizzard power play will start up here with 6:38 to go. Warriors 2, Blizzard 2. And you'll see Kluchuk direct traffic here for the Blizzard. 64 points on the season. And a good tuck underneath by the Blizzard and trying to go far side was Fielding. Good stop there by Pinch, and now the ball got sent back down into the Blizzard zone, but they're going to pick it back up and get right back to work here on the power play. Here's Delarond up to Kluchuk. They play catch. Delarond off the right side. And he mishandles that. Now Anus will pick up a loose ball. He took a whack there. And then Delarond will send that into the stick of pinch. And the ball will get sent up over center. And Anna Farajchuk will try to hit a player backdoor. No number listed. And the ball's going to go loose into the boards. And they're going to call minor interference here on the Warriors. It's going to be a fresh 30 for the Blizzard. Here's Kluchuk. Up top. Ball's worked around. And Kluchuk is going to wind, dish it off to Delarond. He tucks and tries to go far side. That goes wide. Kluchuk picks up the loose change. That gets stopped by Pinch, and a loose ball is picked up by Delarond. He resets up to Kluchuk. Kluchuk winds and fires. Good stop there by Pinch as he was able to jump across the net. Now Brody Stashnik will send that up to flat as the Warriors kill that one off. 4:30 to go, first period, deadlocked at 2. The 11-2 Warriors and 10-3 Blizzard, two of the better records in the RMLL Junior B circuit. Here is Simonson. Simonson thought about sending it into Luke Royer in the middle. He elected to shoot. That gets stopped by Isabe. The ball's going to bounce to the near boards into the Warriors zone. It's going to be eventually picked up by Wiley. And he's going to hand off to White, who swings it to Kluchuk. Here's Delarond with it. Delarond, bit of a swim move and a nice attempt there. He tried to flip it into White. And now the Warriors are going to go out in transition. Here's Lanthier to Dickin. Dickin diving inside. He stepped in the crease. And it's going to be blown dead as they wait for the Blizzard Kluchuk to get off the floor as he went down injured. They blow it in, and the injured player is not even off the floor. And okay. In any event, though, it'll be Blizzard ball. I'm not sure what the heck happened there. But now an errant pass is going to be sent up into the mesh, and it's going to be Warrior ball. Here the Warriors in transition. Now is Flett trying to hit Pennock. That's not connected on, and the ball's going to bounce into the crease. And Pennock, with his stick inside the crease, is going to be called for the violation, and it'll be Blizzard ball. Here's Anus with it for the Blizzard. Anus looking for a cutter. That's going to be knocked down by Flett. Good stick there by the defender. And now he's going to run up over center and look to dish off. Here's Luke Royer. He sends it to Dewart. Back ball over to the left side with Royer. Now Dewart hits a cutter. That was Luke Royer backdoor, and Isabe got over to the short side to close that off. And then the loose ball is going to be picked up by Simonson. Fresh 30 for the Warriors. 2 minutes to go, first period, 2-2. Warriors and Blizzard from the Bill Hunter Arena here this morning / afternoon. The ball is going to be attempted to be sent over to Simonson. Ball is knocked down by a good Blizzard stick, and now the Blizzard will recollect and come back up floor. Here's a noose with it for the Blizzard. He'll hop around a pick. He tried to send that into a wide open fielding, but the pass didn't have any air and it just dribbled harmlessly into pinch. Here's Royer with it. He sends it up to Dickin. Dickin takes a whack off the head. Swings it over to Ben Royer. Royer, Simonson. And Simonson pulls that short side low on Isabay. Saw him go high on his first goal. He goes low on his second goal, both short side, and it's 3-2 Warriors. So the dangerous Simonson making the Blizzard pay here in this first period with his second of the day. And the Warriors take a 3-2 lead. And now Royer in transition fires one off Isabay. And now the Blizzard will look to return the favor back here, 2-on-1. And good stop there by Pinch, as that was Hofer trying to reach around him. And they're going to call the Warriors for a quick change there. Too many men. And it'll be a Blizzard power play. 35 seconds to go, first period. Warriors lead the Blizz 3-2. Now the Blizz power play will go to work. Here's Delaron. He swings that over. Shots taken there. And Seth Delaron sent that in on Pinch. Pinch fought that off. Now a turnover as it hits the light, and it'll be Blizzard ball. Ball's going to be up top with Kluchuk. Kluchuk. Delaron. LeBear's tried to get that back up to Delaron. Didn't hit him, and now the period's going to expire with the score sitting the Warriors 3, the Blizzard 2 here from Bill Hunter Arena. It's a battle of two of the league's best as they look to solidify their positions up top their respective divisions. And you're watching it live here on CROW LAX TV, and we will be here with you all summer long, right through the provincials in Beaumont. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. We'll be back here with you in just under 10 minutes' time. It's the Warriors 3, Blizzard 2. See you in about 10 minutes' time. Welcome back into Bill Hunter Arena, where it's the Warriors leading the Blizzard by a score of 3-2. As the Warriors will start the period shorthanded. The Blizzard with a 5-on-4 power play here off that too many men call against the Warriors late in that period. And now a little bit of a scramble for a loose ball here. And on a Frychuk's going to come up with it. A little bit of a 3-on-3 set there, and the ball's going to be turned over. And the Blizzard are going to pick up that loose ball and get their power play out onto the floor. Kluchuk, he wants to shoot up top. And the Warriors penalty kill looking like they want to try and take that away with a very closed off top. And the ball's going to be swung into a Warriors stick here. It's knocked down. And Anna Frychuk's going to pick that loose ball up. He'll come up over center. Probably one of the hardest guys to take the ball away from in the league, Anna Frychuk. Really good handles. He gets that over to Ben Royer, who rips that with a bit of a jump shot off of the bar. And now a 2-on-1 for the Blizzard. And they come in a nice tuck short side by Wiley. As he faked like he was going to go far side and tucked it up over Pinch's short side shoulder. And the Blizzard even this one up at 3. And off the draw, there's going to be some type of violation. They're going to say it's Blizzard ball. And here's Delaron inside to Kluchuk. That didn't get caught. And then the ball was sent in onto Pinch. Fielding with a loose ball and a flip back to Seth Delaron. And the Blizzard will start back up with a fresh 30. Here's Kluchuk winding and firing with a bounce shot. Up off the carpet, hits glass. It'll be Warrior ball. Here's Wellner Bate pushing in transition. And the Blizzard get bodies back onto the floor. And the Warriors offense will look at a 5-on-5 set here. Here's Simonson hopping up off of the half wall. Up to Dewart. He swings it back to Simonson. Simonson's going to go 1-on-1 here with his defender. He takes White. Now, the net's way off here. And they'll adjust that, and it'll be Blizzard ball. Someone's just absolutely screaming off of one of these benches. Wasn't sure which bench that even came off of, but in any event, it'll be Blizzard ball. Here's Kluchuk. He gets knocked down, and it's going to be Warrior ball. Here's Pennock with it for the Warriors. He sent a bad pass back to Flett. That's going to go into the boards, down in the Warrior end, and Flett's going to have to really hustle to get this back up to the offense. Here's Simonson with Royer, and he hits Dickon backdoor with a quick stick. And the Warriors regain the lead, 4-3. And the Warriors getting back to what they do best offensively, that off-ball backdoor cut. And they make no mistake with Dickon going short side into gaping cage. It's 4-3. Here's the ball up top with Dewart. He swings it over to Dickon. Dickon wants to shoot, thinks better of it, and gets it back up top to Dewart. Dewart back over to Dickon. Ball with the lefties now, the two Royers off the left side. And that was well after the shot clock had expired, and it'll be Blizzard ball. 16:30 to go. Second period. The Warriors leading the Manitoba Blizzard 4-3 as the Blizzards start up their weekend road trip through the Edmonton area. And here's LeBerge inside with a cut, and good stop there by Pinch. He's made a few of those good saves in tight, and LeBerge is going to pick up that loose ball and now sends it back. Kluchuk, that was at his feet, but now he'll get it back. And a little bit of a swim move there by LeBerge, and he tried to dish that inside. Ball fell out of his stick, and now it'll be Warrior ball with Menon. Menon will eventually get this to Luke Royer. Royer with Simonson on the left side of the floor. Dickin up top. Royer. Elliott. Luke Royer up top to Simonson. Ball swung over to Elliott. Goes down low to Dickin. And the shot clock's going to expire again on the Warriors. It's a couple of back-to-back shot clock expirations. It'll be Blizzard ball as off the bench. They had numbers, but it was a bad pass behind the intended fielding, and now it's going to be Lanthier in transition as he threw a bit of an unorthodox fake and got the defender to sort of jump out of the way, and then he threw it in on net and died on the carpet of the feet of Isabay. And now in transition, the Blizzards fielding with a chance, and that's stopped by Pinch. Ball comes back over center. Here's Carey with Simonson, 2-on-1, and Simonson threw it back over to Carey, who was on the wrong side of the floor. Bit of a, you don't see Simonson do that very often, where he probably would have liked to have that back because Carey was off of the wrong side of the floor, didn't really have an angle to shoot. And here's a nice pick set there by Ben Royer, and Simonson tried to flip that inside to him, got knocked down. And now the Blizzard come back up in transition. Here is LeBerge. He swings that to Kluchuk. Kluchuk drags that underneath. Then he steps back and takes a shot. Good stop there by Pinch with a foot. Ball goes into the corner. That's picked up by Kluchuk. Ball comes back up top. And here's LeBerge firing and scoring short side low on Pinch, and it's a 4-4 game, tied yet again. Good step back shot there by LeBerge, who got across the top a little bit on his defender, cleared his face and shot it around him. Short side low, beats Pinch 4-4. So the three leading scorers for the Blizzard connect on that marker, and they even this contest up at fours. 13 minutes to go here, second period, as we near the halfway point in this game. When one that looks like it should be tight throughout. Here's Royer to Dickin. Back up top to Royer. He gets that over to Simonson. Swings it to Dickin. Down low to Dewart. To a cutter. That was Ben Royer coming across the net. Ball went too high over his stick, and it's going to be a shot clock expiration. It'll be Blizzard ball. Here's Kluchuk. Dangerous lefty is going to have a pick set there by Fielding, and he had some room on the short side, and Pinch got a glove on that as he shot around the screen. Ball's going to go into the corner. They're going to battle for it, and Fielding looked like he could have picked it up, but instead looked like he just tried to bat it. Now it's going to be a minor interference call. It'll be a fresh shot clock for the Manitoba Blizzard. Here's Kluchuk off the half wall. He swings that over to a noose. Down across the crease, and good stop there by Pinch, and he's going to go collect his loose ball, his own loose ball, and it's going to be a fresh 30 for Manitoba. Fielding, bad low pass there, but that's picked up by a noose. Now the ball is going to go loose again. Kluchuk picks the garbage up off the floor and fires it. Goes off of Pinch, looked like his mask. And it'll be another shot clock refresh for the Blizzard. Now, a little bit of a awkward shot there taken by the Blizzard. As Pinch tells the ref he needs repairs on his helmet after taking that shot off of the dome, and it will be a referee's timeout as Pinch gets some work done on his helmet. 4-4 here from the Bill Hunter Arena. Blizzard and Warriors. We'll take a quick commercial break and be right back here with you. And this ball will be brought up by Ben Royer off of the equipment repair timeout. Here is Luke Royer. He swings that over to Dickin. Dickin fires that down low to Elliott, who tried to hit the cutter Simonson. And that got either knocked down or dropped. And now the ball's going to be errantly airmailed over White's head. And now Dickin will head up floor with it. Dickin fires it low on Isabay. Isabay stops that relatively easily, and it'll be Manitoba ball. As they try to hit Delarond off the bench on a breakaway. Ball was too low. And now it's sent all the way back down floor. Here are the Warriors in transition, and that ball was sent past Simonson. There was no way he was going to catch that. And the Warriors will set up a 5-on-5 set here. Here's Luke Royer. Luke sends it over to Elliott. Elliott. And Simonson with a cut. Good stop there by Isabay as the Warriors are going to get a reset here. Yeah, this has to be a reset for the Warriors. Clearly hit Isabay in the midsection. Referees are going to discuss here, but this should be Warrior ball. Although it was loose and hadn't been picked up yet, but now that they've blown it dead, they've got to give the Warriors the ball. I honestly have no clue. They're gonna say they're gonna draw this ball. I think because they blew it dead while the ball was on the carpet, they're gonna just draw this. Bit of a bad break for the Warriors, as it looked like they were gonna gain possession yet again off the loose ball. And they clearly had a shot. But because they were confused on whether the shot actually hit the net, I think they blew it dead with the ball on the floor, and they're going to draw it. So now the ball is going to be knocked back on a Faraichuk. The loose ball machine is going to pick that up. He's going to take on a couple of Manitoba defenders and survive that. It'll be a Warrior possession here. 9:40 to go, second period. Warriors 4, Blizzard 4. Here's Dickin. And he sent a little bit of a lob pass into Royer, who stepped around his check and sent a low sidearm into Isabay. He stops that. And now the Blizzard with speed up over center. And that was Hofer with it. He hits Fielding off the bench. Fielding on the wrong side of the floor. Tried to send it over to the lefties. That hit a Warrior defender. Ball's going to go loose. And now Wolney's going to pick that up. And the Warriors will have possession here. He flips to Elliott. The rookie here, having a very good season for the Warriors. With upwards of 30 points. Here's Simonson. He hits Royer in the middle, and he steps back and rings iron. And now the Blizzard are going to have a breakaway here as they come in and Pinch fights that off of as he squeezes it between his legs. And the Warriors will come back up floor. That was Berezowski with the breakaway opportunity for the Blizzard, as that almost trickled through Pinch, but he was able to hold his ground and keep that ball from crossing the line. Here's Royer underneath his defender. Royer with a crease dive. And he was good before the shot, but they're going to say because he landed in the crease, they'll blow that dead. And it'll be a Warrior ball here. Off of the turnover by the Blizzard. Here's Flett. Flett comes up over center. Flett. Hands off to Simonson. Here's Elliott. Elliott underneath. Elliott coming in, and his stick was hit just at the last second. Here's Royer. And with the shot clock winding down, he sent one in on Isabay, but he's going to draw an interference call. Good work there by Luke, as the Blizzard were looking like they were going to get that loose ball. He draws the interference call, and now the Warriors have a new 30. Here's Royer. Simonson. Simonson backdoor to Elliott, who goes 5-hole on Isabay. And it's the Warriors yet again taking a 1-goal lead. It's Warriors 5, Blizzard 4. And that backdoor cut gets the Blizzard again. This time it's Elliott converting, and the Warriors are back up 1 with 7:14 to go here in the middle frame. And the ball's knocked back off the draw. It's going to be picked up by Lanthier. The Warriors will have back-to-back possessions to work with. And that last goal, a large thanks to Luke Royer. And now Dewart stops up in front of the net and fakes out Isabay, and he tucks it up over his shoulder, and it's 6-4. As the Warriors on back-to-back possessions convert on back-to-back possessions, and they have their first 2-goal lead of the game. And as I was saying, that first goal of that sequence, large thanks to Luke Royer, who battled on that loose ball, drew the interference call, and got the Warriors another look, and they've since added, and they take a 6-4 lead. Yes. Now with the ball on the carpet, the Warriors are going to pick it up and get a reset. As Wellner Bate got that loose ball, hit on a Farajchuk, and now the Warriors offense will come out onto the floor. Here's Elliott. Elliott, he swings that behind Luke. Ball's going to be picked up by Josh Dewart in behind the net. Takes a high hit. And now Elliott was cleaned out behind the net. or be in front of the net, and it's going to be a Warrior power play. Six minutes to go. Warriors lead 6-4. As the Blizzard got to be careful here not to let this one extend out too far as we approach the latter stages of the second period. Simonson will start it up top. He gets it to Luke Royer. Simonson up top. In behind the net to Ben Royer. You'll see him at work from there quite often. Ben had that sent back down to him. He picked the loose ball back up. Now Ben evades a check, gets it back up top to Simonson. He winds and fires. Stopped there by Isabel, who thinks he has it. He doesn't. It's in the stick of Ben Royer in behind the net. And now Dickin winds and fires. He pulls that short side a little bit wide. Ball's going to bounce into the Warrior bench. And it'll be Blizzard ball. 5:20 to go here. 1:20 remaining on the penalty kill for the Blizzard. As they figure out where to start this ball, it'll be the Blizzard getting it up over center. Of course, you only have 10 seconds to get it up over center when you're shorthanded. And here's the double team that comes from the Warriors. Ball's knocked free, and the Warriors will head back up into the Manitoba zone. Here's Dickin. Simonson up top. Royer off the left shooter. They're going to run this slip pick where Simonson comes in. They ran something different there. They're going to call moving pick. And it's going to be a Blizzard ball. Here's White for the Blizzard. That ball comes free. Now White with it again. The near boards. He's going to look for someone to dish to. Nobody comes free. Now he's going to hit Kluchuk, but the ball came out of Kluchuk's stick. And he whacks Stashnik. There's going to be a delayed call here. The ball gets stopped on the breakaway by Isabey. And they're going to nab Kluchuk there with an undisciplined slash behind the play. And the Warriors are going to have a very brief 5-on-3 before the Blizzard get one man out of the box. It will likely become a 5-on-4, but the Warriors will have 9 seconds to try and score on this 5-on-3. Here's Simonson off the left shooter through a rough pass to Royer. Then the ball is sent in by Dewart. That looked like it clipped a little bit of bar. They'll get a reset. And now the Warriors will go up on that said 5-on-4. Here's Dewart off of the right side. Dewart sticking. There's that little slip inside by Simonson off the top. Good stick there by the Blizzard to knock that down. Ball's going to go loose near boards. They get that over before the 10-second count. But it's going to be picked up by Luke Royer, who's been very good on loose balls here today, as he often is. And it'll be a Warrior power play going back to work. Here's Royer. Dickin. Faked the sidearm, came back up over top. Missing high and a little bit wide. Here's Dickin to Dewart. Dewart inside to Simonson, who tried to hit Royer on the crease. Ball's going to go loose. And it's going to be a 30-second shot clock violation and Blizzard ball. 6-4. Blizzard trailed the Warriors with 2:55 to go in the second period. And Pinch picks the ball up off the floor. He's going to send Royer in on a breakaway. ball bounced off the carpet. He had to try and pick it up before he went in the crease. Wasn't able to do so, and now he's going to work over a couple of Blizzard players for a loose ball. Now, the ball's going to be trapped up against the boards as two Warriors and two Blizzard players are going to go at it, and Wolney got into a shoving match in the corner, and looks like I think they're going to take both here. We'll wait and see what the official call is, but I'd imagine it's going to be 2 each for roughing. So as the officials discuss what they want to put up on the board here, take a really brief commercial timeout and be right back with you here on CROW LAX TV. So they do put up 2 aside for roughing. And it'll be a 4-on-3 for the Warriors. And now the ball's going to go loose, and the Blizzard have a player. It's Kluchuk out of the box. Kluchuk in. Oh, yes. And he runs across the net on Pinch, and it looked like it clipped maybe a piece of Pinch's leg as he tried to throw it around him. And good stop there by Pinch, and the Warriors' power play will resume. Actually, it's now a 4-on-4. Here's Dickin. Dickin comes across the top, and he bounces one wide short side. It'll be Warrior, or it'll be Blizzard ball. Here's Gray. He'll be hit there by Menon. As the Blizzard have a 4-on-4 offensive set to work with here. Here's Kluchuk. A little bit of a slip pick there by Fielding, and the slide came. He was taken away. Ball's going to go loose. And now they're going to say a hand. They're going to say a handball. That's going to be Blizzard ball. And now he's Fielding in front of the net, and a great stop by Pinch as Fielding threw a couple of fakes, tried to reach around the goaltender, wasn't able to. Now another stop by Pinch as a noose came out wide open in front of the net with the ball. And now it's going to be thrown away to Kluchuk as the period winding down with about 35 seconds to go. Big fake there by Delaron. And he's going to wind and fire from the rag line. He scores from Brandon on that one. And the Warriors lead cut down to 1. It's 6-5. Now it was a shot from distance, and it had some steam as it ripped into the top corner from Delaron. And now off the draw, a timeout's going to be called. And it's going to be Warrior ball. They'll draw something up. We'll take a quick timeout here on CROW LAX TV and be right back with you here in about 30 seconds time. So the Warriors will have possession here with 27.5 seconds to go in the period, leading 6-5. And the shot clock is obsolete because there is less than 30 seconds left to go in this frame. And the Warriors will go 6-on-5 here with the goaltender out. And you'll see them wait. Now I'll start to run it now. Here's Elliott. And they waited probably a little too long. They had to wait. And that ball is going to dribble just wide of the open net. And that would have been a huge momentum changer for the Blizzard if they could have buried there and tied this game up before the expiration of the period. But either way, they're right in this game. It's the Warriors 6, Blizzard 5. After 2 periods of play, you're watching a CROW LAX TV official coverage of the Junior B circuit all season long, right through the provincials in Beaumont in early August. We'll take a 10-minute break here and be right back with you here in just a little bit. See ya in about 10 minutes' time. As we get set here for the third period of play, the Warriors leading the Blizzard 6-5. As the ball is going to be knocked back into the Warriors zone, it's going to be picked up by Lanthier. The Warriors wearing a retro look. If you've been around lacrosse, you'll know that this logo and this color scheme was around a lot about 15, 20 years ago, went away, and they're bringing it back as Ben Royer cut underneath and went short side. They call him for a crease violation, and it'll be a Manitoba ball. Here's Hofer for the Blizzard. He gets it up top to a noose. A noose cuts in. He's held up there by Wolney. No call, though, and it'll be a Warrior ball. Here's Flett. Flett over to Luke Royer. Royer down the left side. Up top to Ben Royer. Ball swung over to the righties. Back over to Ben Royer. Royer steps around his defender, and that's going to be trapped by Isabay, and it will be Manitoba ball. Here the Blizzard up over center. And that's Wiley. To Delarond. And the big man will get it to the half wall. Here's a wide open cutter. That was Wiley, who came free down the middle, and pinch stops that. And it'll be a Warrior ball. Here's Simonson. He jogs into the Blizzard zone. He tries to go underneath his defender. Good defense there by the Blizzard. Here's Dewart. Tries to hit Ben Royer backdoor, and that's gonna hit carpet and be picked up by the Blizzard. 6-5. Warriors lead. 18 minutes to go, third period. Warriors coming into this game at 11-2. The Blizzard coming into this game at 10-3. By points percentage, each of these teams at the top, the Warriors flat out at the top of their division, and the Blizzard with 4 games in hand and only 2 points back, basically at the top of theirs. Now the shot clock's going to expire. It's going to be Warrior ball. Here's Flett. Flett threw that at the feet of Luke Royer. He's going to pick that up off of the ground. Here are the Warriors. It's Elliott with it. Elliott swings it over to Simonson. Simonson looks to flip. He ends up keeping it with a bit of a crease dive, and they're going to say that his feet crossed the plane as that ball hit Isabay, and it'll be a Blizzard ball. Here are the Blizzard off the right side. Here's LeBerge with it. He swings over to Delarond. Delarond with a fake, almost like he was sweeping the ground with a underhand, and he came back up higher with a shot, and now we've got Lachlan Gordon ragdolling. I didn't get to see what number that was, but Gordon was ragdolling a Blizzard player, and now unable to get his helmet quite off. He started just throwing punches. Yeah, it was Delarond. No, it wasn't Delarond. It was looked like maybe Baniak. But Gordon was intent on getting whoever that Blizzard player was into a fight. And it just looked like It looked like, yeah, I think that's Baniak for the Blizzard. It just looked like Baniak wasn't able to get his hands free, and at that point just wanted to protect himself as he was on the ground, and Gordon was trying to get after him. We'll see what they end up ruling here and what type of penalties they dish out here. Because at least from here, it looked like Gordon definitely was the instigator. While they discuss this, we'll take a little bit of a commercial break and be right back with you on CROW LAX TV. So as they tell the benches what the deal is here, still waiting for some time to be put up on the Warriors side of the clock. They have 2 minutes up on the Blizzard side. I can only assume they gave Baniak 2 minutes for roughing. And I'd imagine they'd give Gordon 5 for fighting, but we'll wait and see. So they have 10 minutes up on the clock. We'll wait for the announcement. So they give Baniak the 2 minute rough, and then they give Gordon 5 minutes for fighting, 5 minutes for instigating, and a game misconduct. So that's why you have the 10 minutes up on the clock on the Warriors side. So the Blizzard will have an extended power play here once that 2 minutes elapses on the Baniak rough. And the ball's going to be picked up here in transition. This is Lanthier. Lanthier has Dewart off the bench. He threw it a little bit late, and Dewart was stick checked. The ball goes loose. Now, that was White grabbing that ball before it went back into the crease, avoiding the back in call, and it'll be Blizzard ball. Here's White. White swings that over to LeBerge. LeBerge up top. And he tried to flip that inside. That did not connect, and now the Warriors will start out with it. Here's Carey in transition. Yeah, Warriors, a little bit of a slow change here. Here's Dickin underneath, and he's going to roll out of the corner here. He gets it up top to Luke Royer, who goes underneath his defender, gets knocked down, picked up by Dickin. They don't give him the reset. Now they do. And Ben Royer's going to grab this loose ball as he is going to come out of the corner with it. A little bit of a swim move. He comes up top. He takes a couple of whacks from the Blizzard defenders. Now a Blizzard player and a Warrior are going to tie up. And they look like the Blizzard player was trying to pull the Warrior player's shorts down almost. Very strange sequence there. But now the Blizzard power play will go to work with about 7 minutes to go. In the power play, 13:50 to go, third period. They trail 6-5. That shot sent wildly in on pinch. They say got a piece of the goaltender's equipment. And now Menon's going to come up over center. He's going to be tracked down by LeBerge, but now Menon circles back over top of LeBerge and takes a shot. That's fought off by Isabay, and it'll be a Blizzard ball. Warriors 6, Blizzard 5, 13:20 to go, third period. Here from Bill Hunter Arena. And the ball is sent cross crease. That does not connect. And now again, that was Delaron trying to hit LeBerge on the far side. And now Delaron with a sidearm shot into the chest of Pinch as he drops down. And now Lanthier is going to pick up that loose ball as he gets over center. But now he goes back over. It's going to be Blizzard ball. 6 minutes remaining in the power play. 12:40 to go in the period. 6-5 Warriors. Here is Kluchuk up top. And a high driving shot from low to high from Seth Delaron. Goes well high off glass. Now shots taken by Delaron off the right side. And now Flett's going to pick up that loose ball. He gets sent into the boards. And they're just going to call possession. The Warrior bench wants a call. Not going to get one. And it's going to be Warrior ball, though, here with still 5 minutes remaining on the kill. Simonson swings that over to Elliott. Elliott dances a little bit up top. Now goes into the corner. He tries to hit a cutting Simonson. Backdoor doesn't work. And it'll be another power play possession for the Blizzard. Kluchuk up top. Delaron off the right shooter. Delaron also off the left shooter. I assume are brothers. Kluchuk, Delaron, LeBerge. And nice look as Delaron went back door, and instead of quick sticking it into Pinch, who had jumped over, went cross crease back to LeBerge, and he deposits it into the empty net, and it's 6-6 with 4:33 to go on the power play still and 11:19 to go in the game. So usually you could score 2 goals off of a major. But in this case, because it was 2 majors really given to Gordon, the Blizz could score as many as 4 before the Warriors would be able to sub on a 5th player. They're only at 1 right now, but they can still score as many as 3. Although the first one was killed off, so it would be 1 more before they would be able to sub back on. Because you're allowed 2 per major, so because that was scored 27 seconds after the first one expired, they're only able to get 1 more. At least that's the way it should be. We'll wait and see how it develops, but that's how it should go. Here's Kluchuk up top. Kluchuk, Delarond plays catch with Delarond. And that shot was taken by Kluchuk. Good stop there by Pinch. Kluchuk regathers and he fires into Pinch, who threw that over the head of Luke Royer. It's going to be another Blizzard possession, and they'll get back-to-back looks here on the power play. Here's Kluchuk up top. Kluchuk behind the back to Delarond, who fires it. Looked like it caught a piece of Pinch's mask again. He's slow to get up. Loose ball goes to Kluchuk. LeBerge over to Delarond. The big righty fakes up top. Behind the back, Kluchuk to Seth Delarond. And that was picked up out of the crease by LeBerge, and it's going to be Warrior ball. Exactly 10 minutes to go here, third period. Warriors 6, Blizzard 6. And Pinch asks for an official's timeout, as I'd imagine that he needs some repairs done on his helmet again, as he took another shot off of the head as he takes off his helmet to get those repairs. We'll take a quick break and be right back here with you on CROW LAX TV. And as Royer comes up with it over center, and it's going to be Dickin. He'll just hold this for a bit. Dickin lost the ball, and now in transition, it's Hofer. Hofer in on Pinch. Hofer tried to go up over top of Pinch, and Pinch shrugged his shoulders and took the top part of the net away. Now Hofer's stick's going to be grabbed. It's going to be Blizzard ball. With 2:37 to go in the period, or in the penalty kill, and 9:20 to go in the period. Here's Kluchuk up top. Ball's going to be sent back over to Delarond, who winds and fires low. Hitch traps that with his foot on the carpet, and it'll be Warrior ball. And now a slash behind the play. It's going to be a penalty on the Blizzard for a slash. Ball goes into the far boards, picked up by Elliott. Elliott hits a cutting Lanthier. Lanthier out in front. And he tried to outweight Isabay, who stood his ground. But now, with only a minute 55 to go in the second major to Gordon, the Blizzard will take a slashing penalty, and they'll be even up for what will be basically the final 2 minutes of this penalty. And they also get a 4-minute check from behind as well. Late call that I did not see. So it's going to be a 4-on-3 for the Warriors here with 8:41 to go in the third period. Blizzard 6, Warriors 6. As we continue our coverage here on CROW LAX TV, here with you throughout the Junior B season, into the playoffs, through the provincials in Beaumont. And all you got to do is hit that subscribe button, And you'll be notified every time we go live throughout the rest of the RMLL Junior B season. As we wait for them to put the time up on the clock, it will be a 4-on-3 for the Warriors. And we're ready to go here. Here's Simonson. Simonson fires and scores far side high. And the Warriors regain their lead at 7-6. And that definitely has been a big difference in this game is power plays. The Warrior power play usually quite strong, and the Blizzard had that extended 10-minute power play, and then just really, I mean, they did get the one goal, but it just seemed really disjointed, and there were some errant turnovers. The ball movement was a little slower than you probably like to see if you're on that coaching staff. They really had an opportunity to seize the game there, and it looked like it might have gotten away from them as within seconds the Warriors capitalize on their opportunity and retake the lead. So the first penalty or the first half of that checking from behind will be taken off the board with the goal, but it will remain 4-on-3 here. The Warriors power play will go right back to work. Still 4-on-3. Dick in. Backdoor to Royer. Very good save there by Isabay, who jumps across the net. And here's Royer out from behind the net. He throws it over to Elliott, who gets sent into the boards. That'll be interference, and it'll be Warrior ball. And that ball's going to be picked up by the Blizzard. It's jogged out over center as the double will come from the Warriors. It's Wiley with it. Wiley takes a whack. He circles back up top. And then he takes a high hit, but the ball gets sent into the corner. And they're going to say it's interference on the Manitoba side, and it'll be a Warrior ball. Here's Carey coming up over center with it. Here's a 3-on-2. Simonson, Dewart in front to Royer, and he rings bar. As the Blizzard try to hang in this one. 7-6, 7:20 to go. Third period. First off, they need to try and kill, maybe even get a shorthanded goal here. Try to even this one up before thinking of anything else. But here's Fledin as he was allowed to walk right in, and he sent that wide. Simonson will wait for the rest of the Warrior power play to hit the floor with about 20 seconds remaining in the power play. Here's Dick and backdoor to Royer with that extra pass to Dewart, who had an open net as Isabay was at his mercy, already down on the ground. And he ran across the net and threw it up high into the gaping cage, and it's Warriors 8, Blizzard 6 with 6:45 to go here, third period. So now one Blizzard player will make his way out of the box, and 3 seconds will remain on the check from behind to a noose. But the Warriors have extended this lead out to 2. They lead 8-6 with 6:45 to go, and the Blizzard are going to have to try and answer back pretty quick here. Here's a noose out of the box. He comes down the right side. Pick's going to be set by Delaron. That ball swung into the stick of LeBerge. LeBerge tried to step around a check. That ball got sent into the carpet and went well up into the mesh in behind the net, and it'll be a Warrior ball. Here is Lanthier in transition. Hands off to Simonson. Simonson swings it over to Elliott. Simonson up top to Royer. Royer, he threw that into the ground. And with the shot clock winding down, Royer was forced to try to send a shot in on net. That went wide, well wide, and it'll be Blizzard ball. Here's pressure brought by Menon. Blizzard fielding. Fielding up across the top. He shoots that in on Pinch. Pinch stops that. Now Carey will pick that loose ball up. Runs back up through center to Flett. And Ben Royer will pick that ball up off the ground, come into the offensive zone. Pick set there by Simonson. He rolls off of it, doesn't get the pass. And now Isabay will handle that shot easily. And now the Blizzard are going to throw this away. Ball's going to roll down into the Warrior zone, and Stashnik is going to pick that up. That's Cole. He's going to lose it. Now it's going to be picked back up by his brother, Brody. Brody to Wellner bait, and the Warrior offense will hit the floor. 4:30 to go. Warriors 8, Blizzard 6. Here's Stashnik. He takes a hard hit, and they're going to say he was grabbed. They're either going to call this a hold or a high stick. Either way, it's going to be a Blizzard penalty. To Gray. They're actually going to call it a cross check. Be a 2-minute cross check, and the Warriors will get another power play here as they lead by 2 with 4:27 to go. Here's Dickin. He had Simonson inside. Decided not to throw it to him. Here's Royer. Back from Dickin, and the ball trickles in behind. It trickles in behind Isabay. It looked like it was over the line, but refs are saying no. Now as the ball transitions, they're going to blow it dead and discuss. And obviously the Warriors are screaming that the ball was in the net. Blizzard are saying the whistle had gone. And they're going to say it's Blizzard ball. So no goal, Blizzard ball. They will start up over center. They get over center here as they're shorthanded. Now it's going to be back over. And they eventually get it as both benches are screaming. Here is Royer with it with 3:40 to go, third period. Royer tried to hit Dewart cutting inside. That didn't connect. Here's Simonson. Tried to hit Dewart again. That went off Dewart's stick into goaltender Isabay. And now here are the Blizzard on a partial break. They've got numbers 2-on-1 and poor pass down at the feet of, that was number 10 for the Blizzard. Tinley. And it's going to be Warrior ball here with 3 minutes to go. Here's Simonson up top. Little bit of a, well, Royer almost set the pick. Now he does. Dewart back inside to Royer. Good stop there by Isabay up high, and it'll be Blizzard ball. Here's White. White's going to be met there by two Warriors. He squeezes through that. Now he's hit by Ben Royer. He throws it away. And here's Simonson. Simonson 2-on-1. He's got Dickin stood up on the crease. He tried to quick stick it. Went wide. And now with just over 2 minutes to play, the Blizzard will go back to work off the kill. They got to work fast here as time is running out. And they trail by 2. Here's a noose underneath his defender. He tried to go 5-hole on pinch. That stopped. And here are the Warriors back with the ball. Wellner bait will hand off to Dewart. Dewart and the Warrior offense will slowly come onto the floor as they're in no rush here with 2 minutes to go, just less than 2 minutes to go, and a 2-goal lead. Here's Royer. He jumps around a check. Inside, he takes a stiff check from behind as he lies in the crease. There's going to be a delayed call coming up against the Blizzard. And that's going to make it really tough for them to climb back into this one with just 1:30 to go and already down by a score of 8-6. Blizzard player not knowing that he was the one getting the call. He's finally headed to the box here. And if you're the Warriors, you can really sit on this at this point. They call it 2-minute cross check on the Blizzard. Oh, okay, slashing. It looked like a check from behind, but either way, they give him 2 minutes. It'll be a Blizzard penalty kill here. Now Dickin holds and fires. Short side, another power play goal for the Warriors. It's 9-6. And if this one wasn't over already, it definitely is now with the Warriors extending out to a 9-6 lead with 1:16 to go. Coming up later today in Junior A action on the out-of-town scoreboard, you've got in BC a huge one in Victoria with Coquitlam going up against the loaded up now Victoria Shamrocks. They, of course, making some big moves at the deadline, getting the likes of Silas Richmond from Delta and, of course, Claridge and Marcus Vela from the Burnaby Lakers. That'll be a great one on the island. And then you've also got Delta and Langley going at it in BC. And then, of course, you've got the Miners later today hosting the Raiders here from Bill Hunter Arena. And the Mountaineers hosting Saskatchewan. And then out east, you've also got Six Nations going into St. Catharines in Canada to Games Park to take on the Athletics. That's in the Junior A loop. And then also on CROW LAX TV tonight, you've got the Outlaws hosting the Shamrocks and the Crew hosting the same Blizzard, who will travel to St. Albert and get in their second game of the day. As we wind down here from Bill Hunter, 30 seconds to go. Shot taken by Delaronde into the chest of Pinch. Ball is going to be grabbed. They're going to say a Noose picked that up out of the crease, and it'll be Warrior ball here. They don't really give him 9 feet, but Stashnik somehow gets out of there. And now Royer is going to be met by a check here at center. He's roughed up there. He'll back out with the ball. He's going to take some wax and stiff checks here. And this game's going to play out with a little bit of extracurricular activity along the boards here. They're going to say it's Warrior ball. And that's going to do it here as Reuter will just flip this down the floor. And the Warriors will jump to 12-2 here as the Blizz fall to 10-4. The Warriors further solidifying their position here in the north as top dogs. The Blizzard will look to get this one back tonight as they take on the CROW. That'll do it for us here, CROW LAX TV from Phil Hunter Arena. A final score of the Edmonton Warriors 9, the Manitoba Blizzard 6. Thank you so much for joining us here on CROW LAX TV, and we'll see you again here, not here, but later tonight from Beaumont and St. Albert. For Mohammed Jama, and my cameraman, Brandon, we thank you for joining us and see you next time on CROW LAX TV.